Body yada 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 yada. Girlie's in the era of the chaos, okay? Stuff that you should already know before you're like, anyways, whatever. I wish I could tell you more, but it's just been not a time. This is just a lot. You will be the villain, and it just is what it is. Tap tap. Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back. If you are new here, it's very nice to meet you. I hope everyone watching is doing well. I hope you guys are all taking care of yourselves. Today's pick a card, you guys, is going to be pick a card on the major exciting changes happening in your life next. Like, what's going on? What are the changes that are occurring? What is the energy flowing towards? So I'm excited to get into it, you guys. I have not yet shuffled. We haven't gotten into the readings yet. I'm doing this right off the bat, the intro. So yeah, I'm excited to get into it. Without further ado, you guys, here's Clip the Piles right now.
Right, you guys, these are the 3 piles. We have group 1 with the red candle, group 2 with the angel aura quartz cluster, and group 3 with the chili pepper. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to that right now. And if you want to pick more than one pile, you guys are welcome to do so.
You guys have now picked your pile. Please go ahead and check out my description box for you guys timestamps for when your reading shall start. And with that, you guys, let's go ahead and jump into today's pick a card. Hi, group 1. Taurus, Gemini. Hi, guys. Virgo, Aquarius. I feel like Virgo and Aquarius are very similar. Very different, but very similar. Yeah, I do. Leo and Sag. Hello, Leo. Hello, Sag. Group 1. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you actually everything because I don't want to sit here and break this down. I'm gonna obviously break it down too so you can see the cards, but I don't actually want to break it down because I feel like the message is super clear, super just like boop, bloop, there you go. So I'm just gonna give it to you. Basically, group 1, the energy that's going on is you guys have been or you will be working on something that you're super, super passionate about, or you're really like like if it's not something that you're necessarily like passionate about and you're not like, oh, this is the passion of my life. Ooh, sorry. It feels like something that I've like poured my heart and soul into this thing. Even if I don't like it, right? Like even if I'm not like the most excited about it, or it's not like my one true love in regards to like passions. I've poured my blood, my sweat, my tears into the situation. Like, yeah. And I feel like you guys are finding the courage or finding the like push or the nudge to like put yourself out there and to pursue it, or to like release the project to the world, or to release what you've been working on, or to like take that step forward and be bold and start talking about what it is you're trying to pursue, or what it is you've been like putting all this blood, sweat, and tears in. Now, for some of you, like when I'm saying this, you guys, and I don't like talking about stuff like this because it makes me very uncomfortable, so I don't really want to get too much into it. But for some of you, you've been really trying to like have a baby, or you've been like thinking about starting a family, or you've been really considering something like that. And I feel like this is finally like you feeling ready to like start talking about that and like opening up about your perhaps struggles with trying to start a family. And for others of you, it's like you've been wrestling with this idea about like changing your major, or changing like what you're studying in school or university. And you're almost like I don't want to say you're afraid, but there's been some concern about how people will react to you switching up what you're doing, or to you making these changes, okay? Now, I'll just go through the cards and explain everything to you. 2 of Pentacles, this is balance. This is trying to find harmony. This is saying that you guys are going to have a lot on your plate, which makes sense, obviously, if we're pursuing a passion, or if we're going after something that makes us happy. I think it's kind of like no duh, like obviously our plate's going to be full if we're pursuing a passion, or if we're changing directions in our life, or if we are trying to add something into our schedule, or add like a aspect of our lives, or grow an aspect of our lives. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like we're trying to grow something that's already present in our life, or it's the seeds already like within us. But yeah, I just really feel like you guys may feel a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit like, I have this to do and that to do and blah, 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 and I gotta do this and I gotta do that. And I'm kind of just like, overwhelmed a little bit, right? The thing with this card, you guys, I would like to encourage you all to try to get onto a schedule or try to write down the things that you need to get done during the day. Maybe make a checklist of like most important to least important things to get done. I also want to add, because this will pop up later in the reading, you guys, and I might as well just say it now too. Make sure that you are adding time in your schedule to also have self-care and to also take care of yourself. That's very important, group one. But yeah, with this, I just want to say, make a checklist, try to get organized. Your schedule's going to be full, your plate's going to be full, but I feel like we're happy about it, okay? We have the Innocence of Swords. This is telling me that you guys are going to feel ready to share your gifts or your ideas with the world or your creations with the world. This could be something quite literally, like perhaps you guys have been dating someone new and you're really excited about this new person that you're dating and you're finally ready to like introduce them to your family and your friends. It's also possible, you guys, that you've been wanting to start a business or you've been wanting to start like a side hustle and you're finally ready to like produce that and put it out into the world. It's also possible, like I said, some of you guys have been thinking about going back to university, or some of you guys have been thinking about taking like night classes or something like that, and you're finally ready to start talking about it. Some of you are artists and you're ready to like, I don't want to say put out your drafts, but I almost feel like you're like putting out feelers out there to like see how people react to your art or see how people react to your creation. And for some of you, again, you're ready to start a family and you're kind of like ready to start those discussions of like the logistics of how we're going to go about that, right? But regardless, you guys, like if I didn't mention your specific situation, the thing with that card, it's like I have this idea that I've been kind of pondering on. Okay, I've been kind of being a little kooky about it, and I'm finally ready to start taking action towards it, or I'm finally ready to start talking about it and like bringing my thoughts into reality. Now we also have the Ace of Pentacles, group one, and the Ace of Pentacles talks quite literally about an abundant opportunity being presented to you. So you guys could be receiving an offer that's coming in, an offer of love. I'm feeling like for most of you, it's an offer of like finances or an offer that you see as very valuable. Honestly, if I'm just being 100%, like nothing in this reading feels very lovey-dovey to me. The only thing that would give me love vibes is the Naked Heart, which again just makes me feel like you're putting your heart and soul into a particular situation. For some of you, though, that could be in love, right? It doesn't have to be, but I feel like it could be for some of you. The overwhelming majority, though, it feels like an opportunity that we see as very valuable, and our heart is connected to this opportunity. We're emotional about this opportunity, okay, you guys? So this could be like an acceptance letter into university. This could be a positive test, a positive pregnancy test. Again, I feel so uncomfortable talking about like kids. I don't know. It just makes me, I don't like it. So that's a possibility for some of you. Also, it's a possibility that some of you are receiving like an acceptance letter or an email of some sorts that's like, oh, some of you want an apartment or you want a house. Like you put in an offer on a house or you put in like an application to an apartment and you're like wanting this particular apartment. And for some of you, this Ace of Pentacles is like that acceptance to like your being able to move into the apartment you're wanting to move into, or the flat, or whatever the hell you guys call it, wherever you're from. So yeah, I just think that's really interesting. We also have a surprising situation that's coming up here. This also, though, talks about creations and like wanting to put our creations out into the world, you guys. But there may be a surprise happening, something that we did not expected. I don't know if this is negative or if this is positive. For some of you, it could be a little bit of like a wrench in your plan or like a road bump in the road, you know? But for the overwhelming majority, I do feel like for a lot of you, this surprise is almost like a welcomed surprise or like a happy surprise. It's like, oh, I didn't know that it was going to work out like this, but I'm actually so happy that it did, right? The Naked Heart talks about vulnerability. Again, putting your heart and soul into this situation. I don't feel like I need to reiterate that situation too much. We have the Spirit of Pentacles, and the Spirit of Pentacles is quite literally just talking about like stability, financial health, financial blessings. This talks about groundedness and stability and like things just being stable, you guys. Okay, this is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. The next one we have here is spells and rituals, and it says bring magic and self-care together. So again, you guys, like I was saying, with you having a lot more on your plate and having a lot more responsibility, having a lot less of free time, it's still important for us to carve out time for us to relax, recharge, replenish, because obviously if our tank is empty, we cannot keep going. The car is going to break down, right? It's going to stop. Also, for those of you who are practitioners, you may also want to incorporate your practices in with your self-care. Okay? Now we have Witch's Hat, you guys, and it says express yourself, share your gifts with the world. This is literally what this freaking Innocence of Swords is talking about. Like, literally, it's express yourself and sharing your gifts with the world. This is what I was saying, guys. Being ready to go public with something that is important to you is like what I'm picking up on. So we also have a mirror here, you guys, and it says the beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. Now for you guys specifically, I'm seeing this as literally like putting out the energy you're wanting to receive, being a beautiful mirror, like reflecting what you want to bring into your life. So that's kind of what I'm seeing this as, you guys. It just feels like us being that mirror, us reflecting what we want to see, us reflecting what we want to experience. Obviously, I feel like when you are, and it's not always like, because here's the thing, negativity and like anger is a very powerful emotion, and I'm not someone who believes that you should just shut off like your emotions and be like, love and light, life is great, everything's beautiful. Like, I don't think that that's healthy or normal. I don't think that's a part of the human experience. I mean, it can be. It's a part of the human experience, but I don't feel like it's healthy to just be... It doesn't feel authentic, okay? What I'm saying with this, though, is, you guys, like, us reflecting what we want to see. Us reflecting what we want to experience. It's like this. It's like fake it till you make it. That's kind of how I'm seeing this. It's like fake it till you make it. Be that version of yourself that you're wanting to be now. And don't be like, oh, I have to wait till this. I have to wait till that. I have to wait till blah, 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 blah. Like, no, be that person now. Be her now. We have Virgo. I analyze. For some of you watching, or for most of you watching, this could be a green light to pay attention to the fine details. I feel like Virgos tend to be very, very nitpicky, you guys. Yeah, so Virgo energy is the energy of like analyzation, paying attention to the small details, paying attention to the fine print. With this, I really just feel like you guys need to focus on that energy, focusing on the fine print, taking care of the details. Because I feel like oftentimes people may have a desire to like skim over the details or to like run past the small like fine details, and I feel like the things that are changing for you in your life require a lot of precision, and it requires a lot of like focus. So don't like brush over the small details, you guys. I feel like it's important for you to try to perfect each step of the road. We have the 10th house in the world. So again, you guys are going public with something. Again, maybe you're going public with a relationship. Maybe you're going public with you deciding to go back to university. Maybe you're going public with you wanting to start a new career. Maybe you're going public with like releasing some type of artwork. But like you are announcing something, or you're coming out of the closet with something, or you're like being more like, this is who I am. This is what I want to do. Boom, boom, boom. That's what it feels like. The next card I have here is the initiation. This is the rite of passage and crossing the threshold. So again, you guys, and I know I just said coming out of the closet, and I don't mean that to be like disrespectful. I hope nobody found that rude or disrespectful or like, I don't know. But that's like what I'm seeing, okay? And this card right here is a perfect depiction of that. Imagine all this darkness as like the closet, right? Imagine all this darkness as like what we've been forced to live or what we've been forced to experience. The inauthenticity that we've been stuck in, or the darkness we've been stuck in. And it's like coming out of the closet and being authentic to ourselves and like pursuing this thing we've been wanting to pursue, or going public with this thing we've been wanting to go public with. It's like now we get to step out of the darkness and like come out of the closet. That's literally what this whole reading is about. Coming out the closet with something. I don't know what, but something. The next card we have here is the Age of Light, and it says you've been training for this for lifetimes. So again, the Age of Light after the freaking darkness. I think it's fantastic. So whatever talents you guys are wanting to express, or whatever like project you're wanting to go live with, or whatever path you're feeling called to, you need to know that like you're not wrong, right? You're not wrong for wanting to go in that direction. You're not wrong for feeling like this is the right time for you to move in that direction. This is the perfect time. You guys are ready, and you need a little boost. You need a little confidence boost, and you need to hear that you are ready and you got this, and it's going to be fine. You're on the right path, group number 1, okay? Okay. The next one you have here is the mirror, you guys, and it says, know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. So the mirror showing up again, you guys, and again, this is an encouragement for you guys to be who you really are. Examine yourself. Again, the analysis with the Virgo card. Perhaps you guys need to be really aware of who you are and what you want before you move forward, just so that when you enter into this phase of like productivity with this project, or going live with this thing you're wanting to go live with, or coming out of the closet, you're doing it in a manner that's most authentic to you. Also, I feel like, again, that's just being a mirror and expressing or reflecting who it is that you are, so then you can receive that back. Like expressing the energy you're wanting to receive, or being what you're wanting to receive, so that you can get that back. This next card, you guys, is literally just talking about self-care again, making sure that you are, it says awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. This is literally just talking about taking care of yourself, which we already talked about that with the spells and the rituals, self-care together, like binding magic and self-care together. This is just self-care again, guys. So again, please make time in your schedule to take care of yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. And I know it's really easy when you're pursuing a passion, or I know it's really easy when you're excited about something, or when you're on a new path. However, you guys need to be aware that like your car still needs gas, right? Or if it's an electric car, it still needs to be charged. And the last one I have here is the garden. And this is obviously, you guys, like this is abundance. This is a reward, but it's like obviously we've put in a lot of hard work and effort into this. So I want you guys to be aware that in pursuing these next steps forward, in pursuing the thing that you've been wanting to pursue, it's going to take work. It's going to take effort. It's going to take time. Okay, group 1, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the bowl really quick. Just get a few to see what major changes are taking place for group 1. We have talented. So again, this is a green light for those of you who are artists and wanting to release something. We have sincere, which I feel like that was showing up with the express yourself. Oh, no. That was showing up with the know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. We have mid-30s. Some of you watching this are in your mid-30s. We have shatter. This could be shattering away like the past, or shattering away things that are no longer working for us. We have intense. Take a chance. North America. Not yet. 23, or the 23rd of a month. That could be your birthday or your age. Spider. This is talking about overcoming fear, you guys. That's why I put this in here. If you're not afraid of spiders, that's fine, but I put it in there to represent fear. So that's talking about overcoming fear. And then we have a W, which I'm taking that as a win personally, but your name could also start with a W. That's what I have for you guys, group 1. Let me know down below if this resonated. Thank you guys. Congratulations for those of you who are like coming out with something. I'm really proud of you and I'm excited for you. So yeah, thank you guys. I love you and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and start off with the zodiac dice. We have Libra, just Libra. That's it. Libra again, and Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Scorpio. Scorpio and Aries. It landed on Aries. I'll roll it one more time though. Libra again. So, All right, you guys. Sun, Moon, Rising. Again, that's just the dessert. So if your sign didn't pop up, Sun, Moon, Rising, it's okay. It's just dessert. We have the Five of Pentacles, you guys. And the Five of Pentacles talks about having like financial stresses, feeling left out in the cold, feeling forgotten, feeling like nobody gives a dang-a-lang about you. And you're just like, shucks, that sucks. With this card, how I interpret it very much in a sense of like, life just effing sucks. I'm upset, I'm sad, my money ain't up, I feel lonely, I just, like, life is just not it right now, like, it's just not the greatest, and I'm not the happiest. That's how this is interpreted for me. The next card we have here is the Wheel of Fortune, which is super positive, guys, because obviously, like, the Wheel of Fortune, stuff not being great, stuff kind of being shite, and then good luck coming in. So the way that I'm seeing this, you guys, is your luck is turning around quite literally, just like boom, boom. So you may be coming out of a phase of depression, or coming out of a phase of financial stresses, or coming out of a phase of feeling very alone and like not a part of society, or like nobody cares. Feeling more connected to people. Perhaps you're spending more time with your friends and family. Maybe you're meeting someone new who's getting you really excited and making you feel cared for, making you feel important. Maybe you guys are getting a new job that brings a lot of happiness and joy to your life, and also financial abundance, obviously. Maybe you guys are getting a dog or a cat or a pet that's like making you happy and feel less alone. But regardless, it's like our bad luck is turning around, guys. So this is good. This is good. The next card I have here is Strength, which love to see him here. Strength, you guys, I feel like it's talking about courage in this particular situation. I feel like you guys are finding the courage to finally get out of this like stupid situation with the Five of Pentacles. And I'm sorry I'm speaking so like bluntly, you guys, but like I just feel like this situation with the Five of Pentacles is so stupid. It's so annoying and irritating, and it's just like I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm so freaking tired of it, and it's dumb. It's annoying, and I'm just over it, right? I'm over this effing job. I'm over this stupid relationship. I'm over this friendship. I'm over feeling like no matter what I do, like I'm not enough. No matter what I do, I don't feel like I'm ever recognized for my amazing qualities. And I just feel like we're kind of being like, F it. I'm a freaking lion, okay? I'm a lioness. And I have the courage to get the hell up and find my happiness, right? So the way I'm seeing this, you guys, is us finding or us digging deep within ourselves to find emotional strength to restock and to push us forward. Leo energy is connected to that card, you guys. So hello to the Leos. Yeah, okay. See, this is why this makes sense, you guys. Goodbye. All right, toodaloo. We're done with this. I'm so over it. I'm so freaking, I don't know why, you guys. I'm feeling very irritated. I'm feeling very annoyed and pissed off and just like angry. And I swear that's like not my own emotions I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on someone else's emotions because I feel really freaking mad, like really annoyed. And I just want to like yell and scream and like rage a little bit. But I feel like we're finding the courage to walk away, or to get ourselves out of a sticky situation, or get ourselves out of some BS that we're just freaking over. The Eight of Swords represents feeling stuck, feeling like we're trapped in a situation. And I feel like that's why the Strength came up, to be like, babe, you're growing wings. You are this lion. You don't need to stay in this stupid situation with the Eight of Swords. And I'm sorry, again, I keep calling it stupid, but that's just what it feels like to me. It feels like someone is very disrespectful of your time, or very disrespectful of your energy and of your effort. And I just feel like it's so like, I'm just irritated, you guys. Like reading these cards is irritating the hell out of me. And I feel like you guys are finding the strength or the courage to like get out of this Eight of Swords. Because it's like, you don't need this. Like you're so much better than this. You don't need to be here. All right, the next card we have here is the Chariot. You guys, yes, 110% yes. The Chariot comes in, you guys, to propel us forward. The Chariot literally, like once the Chariot finds out what the Chariot wants to do, or once the Chariot makes a decision, it's like, babe, try to stop me. I dare you. I dare you, okay? Maybe before you could stop me, but now, no. Not today, babe. Not today. I'm leaving. I'm pushing through. I'm getting out of this stupid situation with the Eight of Swords. I'm done playing games. I'm done messing around. I'm done sitting here waiting for you to get your stuff together. I'm done waiting for you to treat me with the proper respect and care. I'm done waiting for you to be the person that I need you to be. And I feel like I'm talking to someone so directly. Or if it's a career situation, like, I'm done, like, listening to your broken promises. I'm done. Like, I'm freaking over it, you guys. That's what I get with this. It's like, I'm leaving. I'm so over it. And I also want to talk about how many wings we have here. We have 3 cards with wings here, you guys. 3 of them. The lion, the freaking 2-headed horse, and the Wheel of Fortune has wings. We are flying. Some of you are literally getting on a plane and flying out of the situation. But for others of you, like, we're literally just like flying the coop. Like, we're done. We're so done. We're over it. We have found our strength. We have found our inner lion. And we're like, goodbye. It's done. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late to try to make it right. I'm over it. I'm done. And in doing that, you guys, like, that's how our luck is turning around. Because we're finally just like, no. The answer is no. The answer is yada yada, no. Okay? I'm over it. You had your opportunity to make it right, and you didn't. So that sounds more like a you problem than a me problem. That's what this is feeling like. I'm sorry if you guys aren't relating to this. 100% I feel like this is for somebody so specific, or a group of people that's very specific, and you guys are sitting on the other side shaking your head right now, and you're like, yes, Cenus, yes, yes, yes. I'm happy you guys are receiving your message, but I'm feeling very agitated for you guys. Beautiful, perfect, lovely. Empress, babe. We don't need her. We don't need him. We don't need that job. We're done. We're out of here. We're literally done. We are going into our phase of Empress. We are leaving behind the tragedy. We're leaving behind the BS. I feel like this person or this career path or your situation in school or with your family or whoever the hell is keeping you tied up and stuck to whatever this is, we're dropping them. We're dropping that situation. We're so beyond over it. And in doing that, like, we get to blossom now. We get to be the Empress. We get to be our highest self. We get to be the best version of who we are. I honestly feel like we're just dropping the dead weight. And I don't know if that dead weight is a roommate, is a friend, is a boyfriend, is a girlfriend, is a wife, is a husband, is a job, is a freaking situation at school. I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, we're dropping the dead weight. And we're just like, goodbye. Don't got time. Don't got energy. I'm feeling very angry, you guys. Very feisty. Like, I want to, like, literally, like, get physical with someone, which is not good. Don't do that. That's very bad. If you're thinking about doing that, don't do that. Violence isn't the answer. We have trust. It says the universe has a plan for you. You guys need to know that, okay? You guys need to trust and feel and believe this. The universe has a plan for you. Do not stay here. You don't need to, because the universe has a plan for you. You guys are fully capable of getting out of that 8 of Swords situation, and I don't want you to allow fear to hinder you from moving forward, because you deserve so much better. You deserve so much more, and I know it's scary to walk away from situations that we're familiar with or comfortable with, but you just need to know that you deserve better, and you are better, and you don't need, like, again, the wings, you guys. There's so many gosh dang wings here. Like, guys, just get up and fly. Like, that's literally the message. Like, just get up and fly. Like, you don't need to sit here. You have wings. You can go. And not only can you go, but you deserve to go. And you should trust that things are going to be okay once you do go. You're not missing out on anything by staying. You're not, like, missing some opportunity. And for some of you, it's like a relationship, and you're like, I feel like if I leave, I'm just giving up. Or I feel like if I leave, like, things might finally, like, if I just stay for a little bit longer, things might get better. And it's like, no, they're not. Like, you're not missing out on anything by flying. You're not missing out on anything by leaving. It's just not worth it for you guys to stay in whatever the situation is. And I know not for all of you it's romantic, but, like, for those of you where it is romantic, 100%, you're literally not missing out on anything. I promise you're not. We have yes, just go for it. Take that leap, guys. Be bold, be free, be wild, you guys. Go into the beyonder. All right, group number 2. We're done. We're so done with this 5 of Pentacles energy. And you know what? For those of you where, like, your significant other is making you feel alone and you're in a relationship and you feel alone, I promise, I pinky swear right now, you do not need to be in that relationship. You do not need to be with them. A relationship you should never feel like you are alone when you have a partner. When you are laying in bed with someone and you feel alone, that is the green light to get up and go. Okay? Leave. get out, because you deserve better, and like this is just absolutely unacceptable. And if it's a career situation, obviously like still get up and go, because if somebody's not appreciating the work and effort that you're putting into your job or your career, like your boss or your manager, you can be appreciated somewhere else, obviously, but it doesn't feel as personal, right? It doesn't feel as like gut wrenching. But same with all that other stuff, you guys, like same energy, but just not maybe as, you know. We have Freya here, okay, you guys, and this is, you are worthy, you are loved. Literally, group 2. Literally, you are worthy, you are loved. Get up and go. Get up and leave. Get up and know your worth, group 2. Wake up. Know your worth. Look in the mirror and be like, yes, yes, me, I deserve it. I deserve happiness. I deserve love. I deserve to be treated with respect. I'm not putting up with this. Get up. Get up, group 2. That's the message for you guys. Get up. I'm sorry if I'm being a lot, you guys. It just is a lot of energy in this pile. I wasn't like this in the last pile. You can go check. I was more calm. We have the sun spirit, you guys, which is also connected to Leo energy. This is, the sun represents like life-giving energy. So I'm seeing this as you receiving a boost of energy to, again, take your wings and freaking fly. We may also see this as like the ego, you guys, because our sun sign does represent like our ego and like how we portray ourselves or how we see ourselves. With this card, I really just want to encourage you guys to find some inspiration to energize you out of this situation, to propel you out of this, because it's very important that you guys find that energy to leave. Like, whatever this toxic situation is, like, it's not for you, babe. You deserve better, you need more, and it's just not it. We have Mercury retrograde, you guys. We literally have freaking Mercury retrograde, and we are about to enter Mercury retrograde as this is being filmed. I would just like to state yet again, group number freaking 2. Get up and go, okay? Mercury retrograde is a great time to tie up loose ends. I feel like Mercury retrograde is also a great time to like face the things that we've been avoiding to face. I feel like it's a good time to have like conversations that we may have been avoiding, or to like, again, tie up loose ends. And I know not a lot of people enjoy Mercury retrograde. And I would also just like to say that for those of you who are not a Gemini or a Virgo, Mercury retrograde is pretty mild, I feel like, for the rest of the signs, but Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. So, you know, all my Gemini and Virgos out there, all those placements, buckle up. As a Gemini rising, I feel it every time. But like, yeah, guys, I just want you guys to take inventory, is the message with this card. Take inventory and go, oh, that's what I need to get rid of. That's what I need to get rid of. This is the person I need to cut. That's the number I need to block. Like, it literally says reinvention. Like, this is a time to reinvent yourself. This is a time to like cut out the toxicity. This is a time to move on. This is a time to be like, we're cutting ties. We are done. We are, the loose ends are tied. The next card I have here is, you are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. You're already doing it, babe. You've already got this. You don't need to worry about it. All right. You need to go in the direction that feels right for you. Facing your true north, you guys. This is your destiny, right? Don't overthink. Don't overthink, group 2. Get out of your head. Okay? Stop overthinking. It's gonna be okay. Remember, trust. The universe has a plan for you. Trust. Don't overthink. And I'm not telling anyone to be reckless. Obviously, if you have a job and you have bills, you need to pay those bills. But line something else up that's going to be better for you guys, okay? Obviously, if you're in a relationship and you're relying on that person for like finances, obviously set yourself up in a situation to where you can leave and not be financially hurt and like have tragedy going around you. But if you can just pick up and leave, okay, group 2, like, don't play around, just goodbye. I'm not sitting here having a ha ha he he ho ha. No, we're leaving. If it's more complicated where there are like finances intertwined, or we do need to think about like taking care of our survival, that should be first and foremost. However, get that squared away and then hop on the next boat out, because no. We have Akasha, and it says, your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah. Y'all are going in the right direction. You're good. All right. Your spirit team has you. You're fine. You're literally fine. I promise you guys are taken care of. You don't need to worry. You don't need to have anxiety. Some of you have a lot of anxiety around like letting go of the situation, which is why this strength has come in to be like, look, babe, you are emotionally strong. You can handle this. You got it. But, Trust that you are being guided. Trust that there are things outside of yourself, energies outside of yourself that are looking out for you and your best interest. We have the return of Aphrodite. Some of you are having a return of love or having a re-experiencing of what love is. This is the temple, birth of goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. Treating as sacred. Treat yourself as sacred. Treat yourself like you are Aphrodite. Treat yourself as if you are this golden prize possession. For some of you, you've been selling yourself short. For some of you, you have not been treating yourself with the honor, the love, and the respect that you deserve. And I need to tell you guys right now that that is absolutely unacceptable. You need to treat yourself better. Group number 2, you need to see the value within yourself, and you need to demand, not ask. You need to demand that other people treat you with that same love and respect. I'm getting so protective over you guys. Like, I feel very like anyone who thought to mess with group 2 can get it. We have Soul Cage, and it says rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. Yeah. What is this? Yeah. This is our Soul Cage. Yeah. Okay. Adios. Toodaloo. Arrivederci. Arrivederci. I'm not saying that correctly. I'm trying to say goodbye in Italian. Bon voyage. Goodbye, Soul Cage. Cut those chains, you guys. Get out. Get the hell out. All right. The last card I have here, you guys, is Luminosity. So the change is happening for you guys is, again, you're cutting off the dead weight. You're saying goodbye. You're saying arrivederci. Goodbye. Not dealing with this anymore. The dead weight is cut. And look at me. I'm glowing. There is this TikTok, you guys, and this is relevant to the reading, so just hold on. There was this TikTok that was talking about this woman. She was like, I just got a divorce, and my skin suddenly cleared, and my hair got all voluminous, and da-da-da-da-da, and I lost weight, and I feel so much better. And I thought that, like, oh, it was just my skincare. But actually, it was just me dumping my freaking stupid husband who treated me like garbage. And look at me, I'm glowing. And I'm like, girl, she said save that money on the skincare and spend it on the divorce, okay? That's the energy I'm picking up. And obviously not all of you watching are married, I know that. But in cutting the dead weight, you will be luminous, okay? You will be that empress, okay? Group number 3, 2. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the bowl. Ooh, see if I can get any extra messages for you guys. Some of you watching are in your late 30s, and I want you guys to know that it's not too late for you to find your happiness. Some of you need to hear that really desperately. Music is also going to be very healing for some of you. It may help give you some of that strength to leave. Okay. Works with hands. Some of you guys watching may work with your hands. Perhaps working with your hands is what's going to help bring you to happiness. We also have works with animals. So for some of you or a lot of you, this may be a job situation where we need to like cut ties because we're not being appreciated. Starting over, 100%. Love you more. I'm seeing that as you need to love you more. Group 2. It's time. Why did I just hear Rafiki in my head? It's time. Okay. It's time, group 2. It's literally time. We know this. Versatile. Okay. So perhaps creating more versatility in ourselves or in our skill set is going to help us be able to like leave the situation. We have holiday. So perhaps this situation is occurring or this like breaking free is occurring during the holiday season. We have music. Again, music may be very healing for you guys. We have late 30s. Some of you watching may be in your late 30s, obviously not all of you. We have July, your birthday may be in July, or the situation may have started to unfold in July. We have 20, some of you may be born on the 20th, which July 20th is Cancer. Some of you guys watching may be 20. We have the 3rd. So some of you guys watching may be born on the 3rd of a month. And we have 28. Some of you guys watching may be 28 or born on the 28th. That is what I have for you guys. Group number freaking 2. Let me know down below if this resonated. Honestly, guys, I'm giving you a big hug and I want you guys to know that I love you and that like I'm proud of you for breaking out of the situation because I know it's not easy and I know it's scary and I know it's not the most like glamorous of situations, but you deserve better. And I fully expect you guys to demand that respect and demand that love that you deserve. So that's That's what I got for you guys, okay? I love you. Take care of yourself, group 2. I'll talk to you guys really soon. Okay, bye. Hi to my final group 3. Welcome to your reading. Capricorn and freaking Scorpio, the demons. Aries and Sagittarius. Aries and Leo. So a lot of fire sign energy here, you guys. Okay, so we have Scorpio energy again with the death, you guys. Now, this does not mean literal death. I know a lot of people who are new to tarot have that very like, it's not that. It's transformation, you guys, and change. As you guys can see here, there's a little butterfly, and this is representing the change. And it's basically like something new being born from the thing that died, right? Or like something new coming from an ending. It's basically like in a card, this is like when one door closes, another opens. It's very cliche, but that's what this card represents. So that is what's going on with that. So something in your life, you guys, a door in your life is closing, but another door is sure to open, because that's how life goes. Like when things close, another thing begins. This may involve other people. This may involve working with other people. This may involve a partner of some sorts. I'm not saying romantic, but it could be. It could also be platonic, like a platonic partner who's helping you in life, or it could be like a professional, like business partner coming in and helping you create something. But with this 3 of Pentacles, you guys, like this always signifies working with other people. For some of you, this is like you receiving some type of help with your mental health from like professionals, or perhaps leaning on a friend. Although I don't recommend leaning on a friend, because I think it's healthier to seek out professional help if you are struggling with mental health issues. The next card I have here is the High Priestess. So you guys, through the ashes, we are being reborn into this High Priestess. We are being born into this divine feminine energy. This is wisdom. This is clarity. This is psychic knowing. This is intuition. This is balance as well, right? The High Priestess is very evolved. She's a very evolved feminine energy. She's not to be confused with someone who is just like, oh, I'm just gonna go through life and no, the High Priestess is someone where like she's very aware, she's very awakened, right, to what is around her, to what's going on. She's very wise. Her intuition is also very strong, you guys. So through this situation with the death, you guys may be receiving some type of heightening of your intuition, or some type of evolution in how it is that you are going about using your intuition. For some of you, this could even be like an energetic upgrade of like, I don't want to say psychic abilities, because that sounds very like dramatic, but it could be like an energetic upgrade of some sorts that has to do with your spiritual practices. Okay, that's broad, right? That's broad. It could even be using your wisdom in this like situation where you're growing with someone, or where you're working with someone, right? Like using the intuition that you've gained through the death to like help propel you forward, or to help move you up this mountain. We have the Lovers, you guys, okay? So this is choosing the path that is for your highest good. This is choosing the path forward that is like what is best for you. That is what the Lovers talks about, you guys. Now, this also speaks upon 2 lovers coming together. I see this as like something that is connected to your soul, or your life purpose, or your life path coming into contact with you yourself. This is represented by Gemini energy. So hello to all the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. For me, you guys, it's really feeling like this death in your life is bringing in opportunity for you to be more connected to other people, or for you to have, or for you to explore, for you to explore some type of higher purpose. Because that's what all these cards are kind of saying, like coming together, working with someone, the High Priestess, and then like picking or choosing a path that's for your highest good. This death is kind of putting you on the path to like something that is bigger than what you were doing previously. It's almost like I'm seeing us going through like a tiny door and then like entering into a huge room. It's like we thought we were giving up so much with this death, or we thought that this death was going to be like something that we viewed in a negative light, but in reality it's like changed our life in a very positive direction, and it's put us on a path that is more productive and more in alignment with who we are. Because this death, like, I feel like it's not sad. Like, it's not making me sad. It's not making me feel like, oh, like, it really sucks that this happened, or it's like a little heavy, or it doesn't feel heavy to me. And it may be heavy in the moment and I'm just not picking up on that energy. But with all, like, these 3 cards here, it feels like, honestly, this thing dying or this thing being released in your life was like a blessing. It was like, okay, bye, like, nice knowing you. And through that, it's like we have all these beautiful, like, opportunities to work with other people, to put our wisdom, like, to good use, to choose a path that's, like, in more alignment with ourselves. It's almost like someone overvalued the connection, or someone overvalued themselves, and you were kind of, or you're going to be kind of just like, yeah, I'm fine, like, it's good, like, I now recognize that, like, this was just not in alignment with me and I'm going in a direction that's better serving me. And I feel like this other person or this other situation is very much just like, I thought it was going to sting more. Like, it feels like, oh, I thought this was going to be more disappointing for you. And you're kind of like, nah. The next one I have here is the Spirit of Cups, you guys. This is emotional maturity and being able to express yourself in a very emotionally free way that's not toxic, that's not, like, held back. It's like being very emotionally balanced and mature. So for some of you, this is like a relationship ended, or a career you had ended, or you're leaving a job, or you're leaving a friendship, or you're leaving freaking something. You're embracing the energy of the High Priestess and you're not taking it personally. You're kind of just like, yeah, I recognize that this is no longer in alignment with myself, and I feel like you're almost coming into union with this King of Cups, and you're meeting someone, or you're entering into a connection with someone that is better suited for you. Like, they are, because the King of Cups is also wise, you guys. He's wise, he's mature, he's emotionally, like, grounded, and I feel like these 2 energies are merging together. Okay, now this may even be like a business partner, you guys, or someone that you worked with, and you changing partners, and, like, the person that is coming into your new partnership is better suited. Like, they're more mature, they're more wise, they're more, like, in alignment with you, which, as before, this death, whoever's representing this death or whatever's representing this death, like, it wasn't the same type of, didn't mesh well. It didn't bleed together well. It didn't feather in together well. It felt very forced. It felt very like we're trying to fit a square into a circle was a lie. And with the freaking High Priestess and the King of Cups, it feels more natural. It feels more easy flowing. It feels more just like this is normal. Now, this may not be a person, you guys. It may just be, again, you coming into alignment with someone or something that is better suited for you, that is more connected to who you are. I don't think that necessarily has to be a person or a romantic situation, because there's nothing here that's, I mean, the Lovers is here, but, like, besides the Lovers, everything else feels pretty, like, not necessarily about love. We have the magic wand, and it says focus your energy on one thing. So whatever you guys focus your energy on right now is going to grow. So if you're wanting to create something in your life, or to create more harmony, or to have more financial abundance, whatever you choose to focus on is going to be what grows. This is the magic wand. This is saying, like, where you put your energy is where you're going to see the results. Okay, so I know sometimes it's very tempting for us to spread ourselves thin, or for us to focus on this and for us to focus on that, and for us to be like, I'm gonna focus on all these millions of things. But it's like, I think the important thing is that we focus on one thing right now. We focus on what's most important for us to grow. We have Isis, and it says cast spells, protect, and heal. Cast spells, protect, and heal. I find it interesting that Scorpio energy is here again. Obviously, if you're a practitioner, this may be a green light. This may be a good time for you guys to do your practicing, okay? Heal showing up for me is very significant, because I feel like we are still healing from that death. We are still healing from that thing that we had to let go, the transformation. But it's almost like, because of what's coming in, it doesn't feel like that much of a loss. First, you know how I'm seeing this, you guys? I'm seeing this as, like, I got in a car accident and, like, totaled my car. Thank goodness I'm okay. But, like, now I get a better car. Or, like, I burned down my house and I know these are extreme examples, you guys, but it's like I burned down my house and now my insurance is paying to like build a better house, like, and I get to customize everything, you know? It feels almost like that energy. It's like a tragedy leading to something that's a bigger, better, greater, more in alignment. That's what it feels like, okay? So yeah, that's just what I'm picking up. We also have the blue moon. It says, you are ready. Make your masterpiece. You're ready, group 3. You are ready to make your masterpiece. You are ready to step out and to create the life that you're wanting to create. You're ready to have your cake, right? I love these cards. They're so beautiful. A blue moon is also rare, you guys, or like more rare than like other types of moons. So with this, I feel like you guys have a rare opportunity right now to create like magic, or to create something that's going to be very like beautiful and viable and just like enjoyable for you guys to experience. But it's like we have to take this opportunity now to focus our energy on that thing that we're wanting to create. It's like striking while the iron's hot. We have Chiron or Chiron, or however you would like to pronounce it. This is healing, you guys, okay? This is the wounded healer. So Chiron is basically a demigod, I believe, who went around basically, I believe he got, I'm fuzzy on the story now, but I believe he was injured by Hercules, or he was injured by some god, and he went around after his injury basically like healing other people, even though his injury, his wound, never fully healed. So he's known as the wounded healer. So with this card, you guys, I feel like for some of you, this is again like kind of creating something outside of yourself, or creating magic, creating prosperity from your pain. I'm almost seeing this as like an artist who gets broken up with, or who goes through some type of heartbreak or sadness, and they create like a masterpiece from it. I'm almost seeing it, and obviously there's like a lyricist here. So there's someone who likes to write music here, and I feel like you're writing a song right now that's really deep and sad and like heart-wrenching, and I feel like through that it may have the potential to heal other people. So it's like my pain is healing for other people, if that's making sense. This may also be a situation where you guys are going through some type of health issue, or some type of I don't like talking about health stuff, you guys, so I'm really just going to skim over this. There may be a situation where you guys are feeling inspired to go into the medical field to heal other people because of certain scares or health situations that you guys have gone through. It may even be a situation, you guys, where you're feeling more called to be gentle and kind to other people because of this death that has recently gone on in your life. And again, it's kind of like leading you to a higher purpose. Venus, love. This is love, beauty, luxury, and abundance. So this whole situation, you guys, may be tied to love, or it may be tied to something that was very connected to your heart. It makes sense to me here with the lovers that this situation may be hitting very close to the chest, okay? Dance with life, do something to change your energy. Okay, group number freaking 3. So perhaps we need to just kind of have fun and let loose a little bit and not take ourselves or life too seriously. I think sometimes when we take life too seriously, we lose the point. Like we lose the like vision, we lose the lust, the oomph, the passion. So for you guys, group number 3, I'm really feeling like this is an encouragement for you guys to kind of break loose from things that are binding you down or making you feel heavy. This is an encouragement for you guys to kind of let loose a little bit and enjoy life a little bit more. Find opportunities to have fun, because there may be inspiration or opportunity in the fun that you're having. We have break the chain, and this is ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. So you guys are breaking patterns, breaking chains. I'm not necessarily picking up on anything ancestral, and that doesn't mean that it's not there, because obviously it says in the card it's there, but I'm not feeling like that's the case for all of you. I'm feeling like for some of you, this is more so of a pattern of us, like, I'm feeling like a self-sacrificial type situation where it's like I put other people's needs before my own, or I put how this person's feeling before how I'm feeling. And I feel like this is talking about breaking that pattern and stepping into the light, stepping into a phase in life where like we're putting ourselves first, what we want first, putting on our mask before we put someone else's mask on, right? So there is a lot of healing taking place for you guys, group number 3. And I feel like this healing opportunity is creating a space for you guys to have more enjoyment and more happiness in life. The next card we have here is yin and yang. This is balance of the feminine and the masculine. This is talking about finding balance either with someone else or within yourself, okay? Because we all have masculine and feminine energy within ourselves. So this could be a green light for us, that balance is coming in, that more harmony is coming in. Perhaps that we're going to feel more complete within who we are. Because I'm not necessarily... I'm not necessarily saying that you guys are going to meet someone and like fall in love, because that's not really what I'm picking up on. It just feels like we are taking more opportunities for ourselves and for our happiness, and we're putting what we want first, right? And we're healing, we're looking out for ourselves, and I feel like we're putting ourselves in a position to meet people or to experience more opportunities that are in alignment with who we are and what we want. And we also have self-respect. Yeah. Yep. Because this death, like whatever the situation was, this death, this old situation that was going on, we weren't respecting ourselves as much as we are now on this new path. We weren't in alignment with ourselves as much as we are now. I feel like the self-respect is really just talking about you guys, again, letting that thing die, going on that journey of working with other people, of creating something outside of yourself, becoming that high priestess. Obviously, the high priestess is someone who respects herself. And then literally, you guys, like, the situation with the lovers, picking the path that's best for you. And sometimes, you guys, the path that's best for us is a path that we have to walk alone, and that's okay, because it's worth it if we are maintaining our self-respect, if we're maintaining our self-love, if we're maintaining like our dignity. Because dignity is not something you can buy. Dignity is not something that you can have replaced, right? So I feel like whatever the death situation was, it was almost like causing us to compromise ourselves, or causing us to not necessarily like live in an energy that was best for us. And I feel like on this new journey, we're finding that self-respect. We're finding like who we are, and we're trying to like not overpour into other people. We have experiments here, you guys. And this says manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, arrogance. So with this, you guys, I'm really reading this as perhaps us experimenting with life. And I know this is a really dark card, especially with the forcing change here, you guys. That's what death is. It's a force of change. Like, you can't prevent death. You can't stop death. But it's transformation and change that, like, is going to take place regardless. It's, like, inevitable change that you cannot... It's a force that can't be stopped, right? And that's kind of how I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this as us, like, on this new journey that may be seeming really dark and scary and, like, dun, dun, dun. But it's like, it's only like this because it's a forced change. It's not a change that we necessarily like welcomed in or that we initiated ourselves. There may be cruelty in pursuit of knowledge. So perhaps this is a situation, the cruelty in pursuit of knowledge is talking about the death, like what caused the death, right? Manipulation of nature, arrogance. And then the last card I have here is endurance, you guys. And this just says keep going. Literally, group number freaking 3, that's the message for you guys, is to keep going. Keep pushing forward. Don't give up. Keep going. All right, this is your like little confetti to be like, hoorah, rah, rah. Please keep going. You got this. 3, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the bowl really quick. We have lust. We have a not yet. We have check in. This could be talking about checking in with your parents, checking in with your friends, your siblings, yourself. Unexpected. Asia. Things need to change, which is 100% the situation that's going on here. Things need to change. We have a third party situation. We have practical. Mid-30s. Some of you watching this are in your mid-30s. We also have dark night. You guys may be having a dark night of the soul right now. Ask questions. Tech bro. Some of you guys may be interested in getting into the career field of tech. Maybe you are dating a tech bro. You have passion. Low key. I feel like this is saying like move in silence, eh? We have 10. And we have X. All right, group number 3. That's what I have for you guys. Let me know down below if this resonated. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I wish you the best on your healing journey. And yeah, that's what I have. So thank you. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.